Good day and welcome back to the wildcard of Moonlighter. I think we're onwards to the 4th dungeon here, so we'll plough through it just after we check out our brand new shop layout. We got this at the end of last stream, and I quit the game and it didn't save it, because it only seems to save when you come back from dungeoneering or finish up your sales and whatnot. But I got it back. I think that's exactly how I had it before. But it matters not, we don't have goods to put out on display, so in order to keep our business afloat we should go out and get that. I don't know if I'd bought anything else during my time, but I have 10 potions. I have the best gear that I can get at the moment. I think, yeah, I've already triple upgraded my flame gloves as well. Flame gloves, huh? What does it take for the next one? Okay, go figure, it's all tech world stuff that I need. I'm kind of confused that there's not one tier above this, given that there is, I assume, one dungeon beyond tech, but let's go and check out tech, beat up some monsters and get some goodies to sell. Here we go, tech dungeon, just no entry. Well, we'll see about that. Jake, are you going to stream Iceborne or play that on off stream? I am definitely going to do both of those things. I have an otherworldly monster hunter addiction. My question would be, when does it come out? Also, how do I change my weapon again? There we go, right. Back in business with punching. Let's figure out this tech dungeon. Ooh, okay. Easy enough. Do love that our guy just punches everything. Guardians, not to be confused with guards. Nope, guards are small, guardians are giant. Giant creatures at the bottom of the dungeons in front of the giant chests. What a loser here. We've slain several guardians. Some of them multiple times. No, they stay dead, don't they? Well, in my head I've slayed them multiple times. So this is a pretty great game to play today, for me at least, because it's the first day of actual snowfall for the year. And snowfall always makes me want to play certain games. I usually want to and do play Lilac Wars, aka Star Fox 64, when the first snow arrives, but I'd rather, well actually no, I still want to do it. What's stopping me? This guy's a bit tough to hit with fists. So he seems to hurt me just with his hurt box. Well, not to worry, it's not like I clear the dungeon in one shot here. I'm noticing that burn damage though, it was doing what, 50, 52? Which is pretty good returns. But so too is just punching him dead, grabbing his stuff, getting healed back up. Sentinels have reported bizarre position errors. Fair enough. I could proceed further down, but since we have the healing power of that whatchamacallit right there, I'm actually going to explore this level a bit more. Bag Hoster says, is this the Jake from EU4? Well, I do more than EU4 in my days, but I have certainly done a lot of it. Okay, worth remembering that some of these guys explode and hurt. Let's grab what we can, where we can, when we can. Because I like to imagine that the fat loot here is going to be even better than the previous dungeons. Okay, know where I can drop down to for a hidden place. So yeah, waking up and seeing the snow just always fills me with a childhood level of glee. It's pretty great. Amazing, didn't know you stream, he says. Yeah, I even quit my job to go streaming full time. Because reality is stranger than fiction. go. Aha. I don't want to do that, but good to know that it's there. Now, what's this thing? Very kind of them to warn me where they're going to electrocute as well. Give me that, and let's keep on keeping on. Love the aesthetic here. I only recently saw some stuff from Children of Moria, or Mortia I think it is. If I think of Moria, I'm thinking of home. But I don't know much about the gameplay. I actually saw it from a Dan Boole rap song. Really made me want to pick it up. It's another 11-bit thing, so 11-bit's on a good run with games that entice me. I mean, they get a free pass thanks to Frostpunk, but Moonlighter turned out better than I could have imagined. Yeah, we all know my feelings about Frostpunk. When I woke up today and saw the snow, I was also thinking, I wonder what Frostpunk challenge we can dream up for this, but even I was scraping at nothing to think of a new challenge. There is the No Gathering challenge, and I'll admit that one is enticing, but I also fear it's a challenge that won't hold, as in once I've done it, once I've gotten through the initial 5 days, I think there's nothing really to the challenge. If anything, it might force me to beeline for better industry early, and yeah, just remove all challenge from that run. Of course, that challenge is surviving those first 5 days, but yeah, I don't like to leave a half-assed city in Frostpunk. Marvin's pointing out, yeah, No Gathering is supposed to be a slower start, but there's some res in the way that buildings spree. Oh, no, that's me reading badly. There's some res? I'm sure it makes sense. Some res in the way that buildings reduce space. What? Speaking of Frostpunk, any desire to play the previous game by 11-bit studio, The War of Mine? It's on my to-play list. It's been on my to-play list for a very long time, though. Many games have, because let's face it, there are many games. I was expecting to get a new kind of slime, which I would assume would make us some new kind of potion. What do we have here? Right, well, I'll just sell some stuff that's useless, like petals and a single empowering crystal. Basically everything we got from those suckers in Forest Town. I was thinking about this. I always get confused and do that, close the chest when I have this thing open. It's probably because circle is back and triangle is close. You'd think close would be the one that closes the chest, but no, it's the one that cancels that. I'm mystifying. Okay, let's just bring it all... Oop. Let's just bring it all over, please. I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon, so I should make do with all this. Ah, that explosion, unless I'm mistaken, hurt enemy units. Excellent news. Not so excellent news, it's another bloomin' mimic. Mimics hurt like heck. Alright, let's just get rid of that threat first. Wait for him to lock in on some attack. And then get ruining his day. Whew. I wonder if that was worth my time. What did he even drop? Dang, lots of goodies here. What do I not care about so much? Crystal shards, I don't need them for any ingredient. Wires I've also already sold, but I have a lot of them. Okay, tungsten reel. I already have a bunch of them there. So now I get those new big old potions. Hit point potion 4. Restores 500 health. Well, sorry, witch, you're not getting my business today. Let's also top up on the potions that we're carrying. Nothing worse than entering a room, realizing you need to take a potion, but you can't screw around with your inventory. Jake, do you have a command for viewers to get a brief overview of what game you're playing? No. No, I do not. And I'm strongly considering getting something like that, but my problem is I would need a bot that actually whispers it to you, because I don't want the chat spammed with bots and bot commands. Currently we just time out people that use bot commands at all. I personally think that's too harsh. It's kind of standard affair to have such information on a stream. Oops, I forgot about that. But by the same token, I just really hate spam. And what does it do for everybody else if the chat is being spammed for them just to tell one person information that you could just lurk and find out? Let's get some of these. Yeah, I'll do that. Free up a bit of space and yoink. And also, training short sword, no thank you. Barely worth the money it gets me. But looking into getting some actual bot stuff here, that's one of the many things on the to-do list. Difference is I actually have time to do things on my to-do list these days. And do I shall. I remember when I first saw you play Frostpunk, I was very captivated with the concept and the hard choices you make with the run. Now, after so many challenges where you put restrictions on the use of workers and resource, it unfortunately lost that feeling of despair and desperation. Well, maybe for you, but I still feel a lot of despair and desperation when I'm faced with the choices I have to make in these challenges. And there are many of them. Gold strands. Sadly not worth the big bucks. Have I picked up anything that is worth the big bucks? Aragon bottles thus far. Don't tell me I sold mine. I'm not seeing it there. The welding guns that I chucked away, they were worth good dosh. Oh well. Onwards and upwards. What do we have here as well? Plastic film doesn't look like it's worth anybody's time, so away you go. I wonder if there are any people that are genuinely getting angry at all the Frostpunk that's been going on. There has been an absurd amount of it, to be fair. But gosh, do I love that game. It's just rubbish here. Just rubbish. Plastic film and gold strand, I don't particularly want either of these. I don't like the Frostpunk because I don't really understand it, says Pizza Punts. How could you not understand it? It's a city builder. Black Wind's coming in with some uncharacteristic level of sensibility. It's free entertainment, just don't watch it. That's not how it works. Let's let's take care of this guy. He's got the far larger threat range. The other guys I can kite and all sorts. Yeah! What are those other things that they got there? And also, do I want a death generator? Oh, wasn't I given a task to kill some death generators? No, I was not. And I think I've kept those soldering irons for that very cause. Okay, that stuff on the floor mystifies me. What is it? And what can I ditch to grab it? 10 wires is lots of wires, but okay, it's worth decent money as well. The challenges we face every day. Goodbye empowering crystals. Oh, it's just regular wires. They look so different on the ground to me. Well, away they go. We'll get some cling film. Seems like we got a creature there that purely buffs. Call me crazy, but I think that guy's healing up. Okay, now I'm crazy. Huh, easy money. Triple cell battery gets rid of a curse, so if I have two cursed items that are the same, like that, they could stack, but might be better to drop the welding gun's curse so that I can stack with this other welding gun, because I know welding gun is worth $1. So you'll stack with that, you'll stack with them. I don't have any treated wood, so I'd like to get some. Oh, wouldn't we all? Destroys an artifact. Yeah, that doesn't seem worth my time at all, so we'll just sell you. Whoa, a Jake stream on my 21st birthday says bits of power. 21, huh? What a miraculous age to turn. It's when all the freedoms start hitting real hard. Okay, little clock monster is on my case. Let's get a move on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's been fun, but I don't need to hang around here for much longer. Not with this guy. He'll come and feast on all the treasure, and he'll feast on me. I could evade him by going down that way. I don't think he follows me into the mysterious green goo realm. He's going to stop me opening this up as well. Okay, I can say goodbye to that treasure. Oh, dearie me. Give me the treasure, freak! No, he ate the treasure. What a monster. There we go. I can get a move on. But there's this new gel that I would really quite like. But what would I dare give up for it? I want these wolf ram rocks. I want much of everything that I've got on me right now. I know, I can use that. Move this over to here, and then I can pick it all up. Get off my case, scary green guy. Ah, healing. The registered positional errors appear to be associated with dimensional rift energy. We're decades away from perfect. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's one of those bigger picture things, but they tend to go right over my head. Okay, I think the boss joins us for the boss fight. Yeah, he does. Oh, good grief. I'm out of here. I am so out of here. That's not worth my life. Not when there's all this dosh to be had. Whew. Alright, we're back. I want more of these guys to grow up so I can bring them on adventures, but they just aren't growing up in time. Let's see if I can grow up my gear. First of all, the fist. Well, I'll be damned! We already got what we need for thunder gloves. Well, I'm having that straight away. Heavens, yes. Such overwhelming power. And the ability to shock. Beats this crummy bow. How about the other stuff, friend? I could get my super helmet. I could get my super armor thing. I can get my super everything. Wow, that was a great haul. Let's get the chunkiest improvements first. Steel plate 4. Iron helmet 4. And I don't have the money that I need for my super boots, but I'll get the money I need for my super boots. Alright, there we go. So we need that blue substance to make those super potions. And then there are these other potions that I simply never use. They'll guide you to the next floor in each of the dungeons, but they just cost money. Why spend money to remove part of the gameplay? Just from the sprite work, this lassie made me think of that that girl from Ace Attorney, the one who's always eating. Decorations, huh? What about tech decorations? Bah, I just want money. Oh, that's right, I also wanted to check for enhancing my brand new gloves. To punch more ass. 128, you know, I can afford that. And I'll definitely be having it. And I just souped up my previous gloves, but it matters not. As long as we have overwhelming strength on our side. Absolutely not. I like the selling part, so I'm not going to hand it over to you. Okay, everything I brought back is here in my pouch, so there's no need to go back and forth. Put the expensive stuff over here, which sounds like... Hang on, is it all stacked together properly? Doesn't matter, it takes it. No, it doesn't take it the way I want it to. Alright, here's an idea. For quick sorting. No, I don't want that. Put it all over there, take it all back, and then it should be stacked. Capacitors. I just do not have a good idea for the costs of these. Welding gun, battery, steel, and reel should be the ones up here. I do have my bottles there, and my welding gun. And I want my reels. Alright, now how much? Excuse me. How much do I want to sell these things for? Over 7,200 on the copper reels. So let's say 7,500. Thank you, Pizza Punts. Even more for the tungsten reel, and I'd far rather overcharge than undercharge here. So let's be aggressive with 8,500 on them each. How about our friend the welding gun? How high does it go? 40,000. And I'm thinking these welding guns are worth at least 12k each. And our Aragon bottles are worth more, of course. So 14k. I need my metal and my rock. Oh no, I need to remove those items from desired, or else this is gonna bug me forever. So this is off the wish list, as are you, but you remain on the wish list. I need to know to not get rid of that steel, which I just put on sale. Not steel, reel. You got lucky. Conductor metal is still on the list though. What do I have on? Oh, my fists are still preferred. One of the best parts of Jake is how viewer reduction strats has concentrated his fan base to the best of them. Please never change that. That's debatable, but I'll take it. Viewer reduction strats are a staple of the channel, and they may confuse and anger some people, but that's okay. They work for us here. There we go. I knew it. I could get rid of my conductor metal, but it's worth diddly squat, so it's certainly not worth having here. Ah, the batteries. The Shining Dragon technique. It's worth... let's just say 10 grand. I can drop it if the need arises. Broken batteries are worth a little more than wires, so that's probably 28. Death generator. What even is this? I mean, it looks like the thing that tells you beat the monster, but nobody requested me to kill them, did they? So 28, 32, I guess 35 for the capacitors. I quite like the fact that you have to guess this out. And I assume with a guide spread across your thighs you could get it all sussed out, but where's the fun in that? Goodbye wires. Let's get rid of the metal this time, which is worth a bit more than crystal shards, which I guess I never end up selling. Where marking signal possibility energy sort of passed through them. 700 then. Welding rods are a bit more than the battery, so a bit less than that, 35. Again, I'm fine with people thinking my prices are too high. I will lower them, but I don't want it to be too low. Terrified of selling things too cheaply. Mercury. 800 a pop. I wonder on New Game Plus, I guess you keep all the prices with you. Treated wood should be worth a good amount of money. I'm thinking 55. Congrats on going full time, says Alethea. I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoy your content. Will you be trying Transport Fever 2 when it comes out? Yes, I will. In fact, I could have done some streaming of that. I have a early access version. Not early access. I don't do early access, but almost as if to go against that. I have a preview copy. That's it. But my streaming schedule is as packed as it is already enjoyable. I'm also really, really bad at the game. I mean, if you ever saw me play, well, Transport Fever 1 to begin with, or Open Transport Tycoon, these are games I am very not good at, for reasons I can't even explain. I'm thinking 45 on you. And that leaves gold strands. fumbling with the costs here, but I think they're 18. That'll do. Let's open up shop and get selling. And you, get out of my face. I run this operation, not you. I'm not sure 27 grand was the price I wanted to put on these. Oh, right, no, it's not an individual price, that's everything put together. Nice birthday gift going in to Bits of Power from Pizza Punts. Yeah, turning 21's pretty awesome. What? Did I just beat up a sparrow? Because I think I just beat up a sparrow. Alright, so they don't like the price of my metal. That's fine, I can drop it down a little bit. Not a lot though. Not running a charity here. Nor do they like the price of my tungsten thing. So I'll drop that down. Probably means that this is too expensive as well. I practically gave those gold strands away, unfortunately. Mostly those things are selling like hotcakes. What's your problem there? Okay, there we go. I needed some attention to buy some cling film. Some people are pretty useless here. Oi, oi now. Okay, there we go. You took care of that thief. Where's my stuff? Did it go back? God, imagine paying 30% of your money so that somebody else could have all the fun of doing this. I really enjoy this part of the game. I just wish I had more to sell. What can I do for you, adventure type? Resistant glass? No, I certainly could not. Get out of my store. Oh no. I thought I was putting the prices too high, but I've emptied and cleaned. Ah, this is it. I've got the electric jelly back. Alright, somebody please buy it. Or at least give me an idea of its price. What does that mean? Too snobby for it? What's the use of the shop assistant if she won't even beat up the thieves for you? Yeah. I don't know, maybe they have tight laws on that. Okay, they don't like it because it's too expensive. Drop it down to 700, 100 gold off. It's a great deal. Okay, did they even steal anything there? Still too expensive? I didn't have anything to steal. Hope they didn't steal one of the things off the wall. Good grief, does nobody want this stuff? Like, they really don't want it at that price. These are 1,000. They're happy to pay 1,000 for some training short sword, but... Okay, they'll reluctantly buy it for 450. Thanks, Grandma. Alright, all done. Get out of my store. Decent dosh, but it's not the million that we made before. Granted, that was after full dive on a place. Alright, satisfying. Crumbs, I forgot to hit up the merchant during daytime, or the banker rather. I am the merchant. And I'm running out of time. It's the last day tomorrow to get my my goodies from the bank. Gotta remember to do that, or else all that money I invested is gone. Luxurious sailbox, big chest. I don't need these things, but not needing is a very important part of how I operate. Let's get ourselves that final bit of kit. No, I probably still can't afford it. No, oh god, I can easily afford that. Give it to me. We'll take it off the wish list. And now I want for nothing except enhancements. And probably some new potions. Health potion 4 is nice and all, but I feel like it's overkill. I can make do with cheaper ones. And then again, it's 2.5 times better for 2.5 times cost. I will take one of these, please. And I shall also take... I'll just pay for these ones. Thought I bought the wrong ones there. There we go. And now it's time for the enhancements. Enhance my fists. Costs loads of money united. But I do like enhancing my fists. Okay, all of these enhancements are mega expensive. And given the choice, always go for aggression. Always go for ultra aggression. Alright, coffers are a bit slim right now, but that's okay, we'll go and punch it all back from the dungeon. As it's Black Friday, how big will the sale be? I don't think I've ever done Black Friday. Okay, we got ourselves a new slime. I'm gonna bring in the fire slime, see how he does. Oh, it gives burning effect to my weapon. Will that overwrite my electric effect? We must find this out. Maybe I should check out those hot deals. Maybe Black Friday is a better excuse to do Death Road to Canada in the hopes that we find the fire sale guy. It's my favourite merchant, because it's always a free shotgun. Does this game have merchants you can buy from, like Rossetti, or do you have to get everything from dungeons? There is one guy that you can buy base stuff from, but you'll pay over the odds for it. It's mostly just for if you need it for crafting. So are they being electrocuted and put on fire? I just can't tell. Is there still an enemy here? No, there is not. Broken dagger. Worth surprisingly good money. Man, it is a tough boss to hit with fists. I only barely extend past its hurt box. There she goes. I want the goodies, so let's just turbo our way down. That looked too easy, says Pizza Punsel. I did just upgrade my fists massively. nice music. Very nice music. This game combines great aesthetics with great gameplay. I gotta hand it to this game. The thing is, it hasn't captivated me. I'm enjoying it, but captivation is what, say, Frostpunk and Payday do to me. Don't have to be captivated by a game to enjoy it, but captivation is when you just can't stop playing it. This game I think I'm going to play through once and never touch again. I saw that. I did see that. Just more junk. Why would you ever go defense when you can go offense? Why would you go anything other than fist when you can go fist? There are many mysteries in this world. I still can't tell if I'm using electric attacks on people because I've never seen it before. Okay, let's first figure out what you are. Oh, excellent. It's Aragon bottle. Let's also sell one of you to try and figure out what you are. That was a good thing. I just can't tell what. That logically makes no sense, but stick with me on that one. I don't think I deposited my death generator when I was last back at the... nor my Wolfram Rock. So they're just busy taking up space. Oh well, goodbye crystal shards, you're not worth jack to me anyway. Ooh, this looks a bit dangerous. More stuff. I don't want to destroy anything, so we're getting rid of that rock and getting rid of that wood, and we're going to figure out what you are, hopefully, if I can look really fast. I did not make out what that was at all, so let's bring it back. Goodbye empowering crystal. Come to think of it, gold strands are worth more than I thought. I bet they stack really high as well. What is going on? Heroes and merchants, one cool. Achievement unlocked also. Archaeologist. One cool, one not as cool. They really are two sides to the same coin, but I guess it's impossible to see both sides of a coin at once. Unless you have a mirror or two coins. What? Is this crazy Pete at it again? I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, good grief! That's a kill zone. I want that capacitor, but I can't pick it up just yet. Ah, that's what you do. You bring monsters back. Well, let's not have any of that. These death cannons really zone you in. There we go. I guess gold strands stacking really high would be a nice advantage for them. Recht. I said I couldn't figure out what this was, or was it what this was? I think it's the latter. Let's figure it out. Copper reel. Good enough. Aragon bottles are worth good $1. So a triple cell battery, but conductor metal wasn't worth all that. So goodbye conductor metal. Plastic cling film. Yeah, it's okay. Hell, it's worth more than gold. Which is bizarro, but what you gonna do? Either way, away you go, away you go. But I'm keeping these. I'm gonna hope I find a chest that sends everything back. Maybe down here. Wouldn't that be something? It would not. We do get ourselves the Horus Heresies. Tech history, huh? Have a wire. No, I need to give up a stack of something for that. Well, I only have one tungsten reel, and despite its fairly high value, yeah, there we go. You've played Resetia through a good 4 or 5 times as it is, Jake. Do you think you'd go back to that game, or redo this one after a year? Why would I go back to Resetia? I just finished playing through it again. And not only did I beat it, I squeezed that game for every ounce of joy it had left by running survival hell. To the excessively bitter end. You never did the final dungeon. Yeah, I don't really see any joy in that. Because those dungeons, boy do they get grindy. But what? He's bringing the burn. I need to play it a bit leaner here. Wow. I was too close for comfort. It's kind of tempting to leave with all this. I got a good fat stack out of all that. Rich jelly is nice and all, but tungsten reel's worth 80. Welding gun's worth even more. But rich jelly is useful for a whole bunch of things, so... Goodbye reel. And goodbye us, because I'm just going to die if I keep going. Yeah. God, that sprite work is gorgeous. Ah, nice. It was the flamethrower bottly things. Ah, our wee puppety things are fully operational. I haven't thought much of Fire Guy here, but now we have access to Dancing Puppet. Ah, the golem isn't ready, but it will be. Come with me, puppet. Banker, I swear, my money had better be multiplied. Well, I guess. He did make a return on that investment, but it was pretty pitiful. That money would have been better invested in me. Okay, I'll be honest with you, lassie. These potions are not cutting the mustard anymore. I need a bigger dose. So that explains what the last day there was. It didn't count for anything else. Fair enough. And I have my 5 soldering irons for you. Good. Did I get my boots, by the way? Yeah, I got my Helmet, chestplate, and boots, and super gloves. Great! All I need to do is make more money, get more enhancements, and then go and crush that dungeon even more. Yeah, it did multiply by like 1.